Fox weather alert now. More than 80 million people are under winter weather alerts. Snow already falling across the mid-Atlantic, and additional storms are expected into the weekend. Fox weather storm specialist Mike Seidel is in Washington, D.C. with what you need to know as the first round of winter weather for the week bears down on the nation's capital. Good evening, Mike.
Hey, Brett here, just outside the Capitol, the second snowstorm of the season here in Washington. This is going to be different than the one in January because it's going to warm up tomorrow. The last one, it turned cold and school was closed for a week. Speaking of that, schools today went in late or canceled, and some schools have already canceled tomorrow. Already a couple of inches of snow here at the Capitol. South of D.C., they've had upwards of 4 to 5 inches, and in Southwest Virginia, we've had a foot of snow. Let's first go to the current radar. You can see the snow, D.C., Baltimore, Philly, the Jersey Shore, an inch or two expected around New York City tonight. This is all going to wind down by tomorrow morning in most areas. And south, where it snowed earlier, Richmond and Roanoke, they're now getting freezing rain on top of the snowfall. As far as the forecast snowfall totals, we're looking at 5 to 6 inches here in Washington. Lighter totals as you go up towards Philly and New York City, as I mentioned, and the snow winds down. Temperatures right now just at freezing at Reagan National, Brett, where they canceled about 200 flights today. Tomorrow, about 65 at this point canceled. That's just 4% of their flow tomorrow. Today it was about 20%. Roads, well, they're snow-covered and slushy. The D.C. Department of Public Works threw tons of salt on these roads last night and through today. But when it snows an inch an hour and the temperatures are below freezing and you don't have daylight, then you get this. So, again, in the morning, a slushy commute, but temperatures will get above freezing pretty quickly. And whatever falls after mid-morning, Brett, in this area will be rain and not snow into Thursday. The next storm right on the wings tomorrow, Kansas City, Des Moines, Chicago, Detroit, all in line for 6 or more inches of snow. And then there's another one coming up over the weekend. A very action-packed jet stream and a lot of winter weather on the way from the plains all the way to the northeast to New England. Brett?
Kind of messy.